Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a dentist appointment to go to. I also plan on getting some dirt to plant at least some of my seeds. My fall seeds that I planted a couple weeks ago. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. And they're already starting to try and take roots through the netting. So I really need to get those into more dirt, especially the peas. The peas are the ones that are growing really fast. I will go ahead and show you guys those. And I messed up. The other day, I put them outside because it seemed like the last seeds I planted, they really liked that. They really liked being out in the heat and the warmth and the sun. And so I've been doing that with these seeds too. But I just really don't like the tray that I got this time. I really don't like it. I ended up trying to carry them back inside, and I don't know what happened, but I fell and the tray just spilt, and all of the little, what are they called? Those little net pod thingies, they flew everywhere, and so they're all unorganized, and now I don't know which one is which, and I will go ahead and show you guys. So I really just had to travel from there to there, and I was walking and I think I tripped right here, and everything just spilled out right here. So much dirt, and it was a mess. But let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so yeah, they're doing really good. So these, I know what the peas look like, so I tried to put all those together. I threw two away because I think they had mold on them. And then, yeah, so they're kind of just all mixed in together. Oh, they're super dry. Oh, I need to water those, but yeah, see that? I need to get these planted. Yeah, they're really dry. I need to water them. Probably do that when I get home. Let's go ahead and check out our garden over here. So we got a lot of flowers, and they are coming in so nicely. And my cucumber is getting bigger and bigger each day. It's amazing. Oh, we do have another female flower down here. Oh, yes, we do. Oh my goodness. So there's a pumpkin. And then here, there is the female flower. I think that is the second one that I've gotten so far. The first was, oh my gosh, look how big that is. That was the first flower. It is getting, oh my gosh, so big. That is so exciting. So I need to come out and pollinate that today before it closes up. And we already have some bees at work here. It's awesome. It is amazing. Check and see if there's any more. I don't think there's any in there. I think those are all males. Yeah. It's just pretty great. We got a few other cucumbers that are just huge. Let's see. There's one right there. There's a little baby one. Oh, there's one right there. A couple there. Ooh, look at that one. We are gonna get a lot of cucumbers. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get an abundance of cucumbers this year, which is really exciting. I don't really know what to do with them yet because I don't really eat cucumbers all too much. They're a good little snack though to snack on, so I'm gonna try my best to eat what I harvest. With the pumpkins, there's probably, if I were to guess, I would guess probably around 4 or 5 pumpkins that will be ready to harvest around October, maybe. I'm not really sure. I know there's a couple of really small ones still, but I'm not sure if those are going to be ready to harvest in time. But we'll see, and I'll have to pollinate that female flower when I get home. But while I am out, I might as well get some dirt for my containers that I'm going to be planting these fall seeds in. I really need to water those when I get home too, so I'm probably gonna go to Home Depot and get some dirt to plant those fall seeds and get those in the dirt, because those roots need some more dirt to grow in. I don't know if I will I might try and take the netting off, but if it's too hard, then I'll just kind of leave it on there, because it didn't seem like it affected my pumpkins or my cucumbers all too much. So if it doesn't end up messing with the root structure, then I'll try and do that. But if not, no biggie. The roots on those peas seem pretty sturdy and pretty strong and thick, so they don't seem too brittle, but I really don't want to chance it. I should have tried it on the ones that I threw away. The ones I threw away had mold on them, and somebody had said that that can spread super easy to all the other ones, so I really didn't want to chance it, and I just threw them away. We're gonna go ahead and get going to our dentist appointment and to Home Depot, and then we'll be back here to water and pollinate and plant, hopefully. And I did end up stopping in the nursery section just because the dirt is usually found back there anyways. So I decided to look at all these beautiful fall colors. There were a lot of reds and yellows and oranges. These were really, really pretty. I'm not sure exactly the name on them. There were elephant ears, and then there were just a lot of beautiful red, especially flowers, very bright and fiery red flowers. These I think are called dragon's breath, but I'm not super certain. And then there was actually a little bird just like hanging out in there watching me. You can kind of see his little face. Super cute. And then there were also a lot of flowers and plants that were kind of dying out. You could tell it's kind of sad a little bit. I'm really bummed that summer is going to be over soon, but I'm excited for fall. I'm excited to start planning for my summer garden a little bit better than I did last year. And then these are my absolute favorite flowers. These are carnations. They come in a few different colors. This color is really, really pretty, but they are perennials, and they're my absolute favorite perennial. There were some pink flowers too, but mostly the reds, yellows, and oranges were just absolutely beautiful. And then this is the soil that I ended up going with. I think I paid either $4 or $6 for each bag. We are back at home. I got some soil, and I also received my container buckets on Friday, I believe. And then I picked up the soil today because we really need to get some of those planted, especially the peas. I got kind of a lot of soil now that I look at it at home. It's always better, in my opinion, to get a little more than you need than less, so you don't have to run back. We have our little containers here. I did already peek at them when I opened them on Friday because I was really curious. These are 5-gallon containers. I think they're a pretty decent size. They're not too small, and they're also not too big. So that is the size of it, fully opened. And we're gonna go ahead and plant these in here. I had some of this seed starting mix that I never used for my summer garden, so I decided to incorporate that in with some of this soil. I am just filling it as much as I can with the soil. It was kind of hard to try, and I think I used like a spoon or a shovel to kind of shovel it in there, but it just wasn't working, so I just ended up using my hands. And then I mixed in some of that seed mix in there, and I just kind of kept filling it until I felt comfortable. And then I spread out all of my peas. I did peas first, and I spread all of my peas out where I wanted them. I was having a really difficult time because it was so hot and dry outside, and the dirt was basically just turning into dust, and the sun was in my face, and it was just not fun. But I did end up peeling back all of these netting little pod thingies. They didn't end up tearing off too many roots, which was really nice. The peas were, like I predicted, they're pretty strong roots, except a couple of them. But near the end, I did end up actually planting the pellets with the netting because I got way too tired trying to take off the netting off of each little seed. And I was having a day. I think I ended up forgetting that the nozzle wasn't on the hose, and we have a flexible hose, and it just sprayed my entire face and my body. And then my phone died because it was sitting in the sun. It was overheated. So that's why I didn't get much footage of me planting them, but here are all of the containers all ready, and I did kind of end up burying some of them in hopes that they would pop back up from the soil. I'm pretty sure they will, but then the last thing I did was I just watered it down because of how dry that soil was, and I'm really excited for these new vegetables and plants. I hope they can be ready to harvest by the time fall is over.